guys, this is Advil from WOLFSTEEL Buildings, and we're in San Antonio, Texas, again in San Antonio, Texas, and we got a beautiful scenery that I'm going to show you guys with the drone around here. And behind me, we're looking at a nice metal building that was just built right now. Before we even get started with this building, I always like to talk about what the customer is using this metal building for, and they like to ride bikes. So essentially that is something that they're trying to really store and protect is their cars, and the lean-tos that we're gonna see are where they want to hang out, and they want to make pizza. Oh man, wood stove pizza, you can't beat that. So I'm super excited for them. But in the meantime, I know you guys are excited to check out this metal building, so let's get this started. So what we're seeing here is the center building is a 30 wide by 30 long. So it's an actual square that we have here. And we got the vertical panels, the vertical paneling on the roof, and then we have the horizontal panel on the side. And so the horizontal panel is the more cost-effective option than the vertical, but as you can see, it looks really nice, and it still looks really sharp. And customer did decide to put the roll-up doors on the side. So essentially the roll-up doors are not on the gable side, they're on the side. And the reason why is because they want to put their solar panels on the top. So they're going to be putting solar panels on the top, and that's where the sun is shining. And so that's why they had the gable done in that direction. So these are two roll-up doors that we have here. These are rolling doors, and I will show you how these work. And these are 10 by 8 roll-up doors. I did not mention that the eave of this building is 12-foot height. The peak is still rising to about 45 inches. So it is about 4 feet to the peak. And so going back to the roll-up doors, these are roll-up doors. You can get openings to put overhead doors as well. But these do a great job, and I'll show you guys how these roll-up doors work. So what we have to the side here is a lean-to. This is a 10 wide lean-to, and then we got this 30 long going that way. So this is the lean-to off of it. This is where they want to hang out and just kind of get the shade. At this point, if you can see, they're building their own brand new home, and right now this is going to be a spot for them to stay cool because it is hot right now. It is San Antonio's right now, what, like 85 degrees to 90 degrees. Come on in and check out the lean-to. They did put a door here. They want accessibility with the normal standard mobile home door. This is a 36 by 80 mobile home door. It is locked at this point. We'll be going in through the roll-up door. This is a standard 30-inch by 30-inch window. Check this out here. So there's another lean-to coming off of the back. Again, this is where they're gonna be setting up their wood stove to be able to make their pizza. These are called corner bracing. This is what helps the building maintain its stability from wind pressure. You can actually, so in this case, this is in the side. We also have it in the back. You can do it in the front. You can do it even in the front. We can do a lean-to almost anywhere around the building, and even do a full wrap around as well. And so you just let us know, and we will customize it and build it to your specs. Eaves is 12, the lean-to starts at 10. In this case, it drops to about 7 foot and 6 inches. That's approximately where it dropped. Texas. Now, let's check out. So it's got enough tension to roll by itself. And then when you're pushing it down, you do feel a little bit of that tension. That's where you hold it, you kind of grab it down here, then you lock it. Now, any door that is 10 by 10 or smaller, typically you will have the latches on the outside. This is like a storage roll-up door. This is where you would put like a padlock. Now, if you get a bigger door than a 10 by 10, typically those are chain hoisted. Those, you need the door, a walk-in door in order to come in, because there's no latches on the outside. Okay, so that's the difference. But right now, that's it, and this is how simple it is. So as you see, this is a 30 wide trussing. This trussing has the center bracing, which is welded up, and then it's got the corner bracings as normal on every metal building, square tubing type of metal building. And then on this side, we did a special job. So what we did here is that in order to put your doors on the sides, we had to create some header bars. And if you notice, that's the header bar. It's been welded. It was to support the trusses, because right there we should have all the bearing walls, supporting the trusses. But instead, that's why we created those headers and be able to support the trusses, and that's how we made these openings. And so right here, we also have some really good notch detail for the roll-up doors. So what we see here is that way, the roll-up door will just come down right here, but all that water can try to come in, so we got this notch to be able to prevent all that water. But it doesn't just end to where the framing ends. It basically goes this way about 6 inches, and that's what allows, because the roll-up door is coming right here. So that way all this is protected and allows this to be door to hit all the way to the ground. Because if this concrete edge would have been right here, the door would have been hanging in the air about the 2 inches that this notch has. So this is perfect right here. Now, if you reach out to us, we give you all the specs on how to do this type of work. We help you with that whole process, so you don't have to worry about it and have a very stress-free experience when getting a metal building.